Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the S&P 500, how is it doing now? Like last week, how it performed. So if you 5 days, if you see the performance like 2.3%, there's a negative sentiment, and it has been like from 6,000 to the highest, and now it's like the lowest they have made in a week is like 5,854. So in a day, if you see it is 1.32. So why is happening and what is going to look like from here? Because if you see here uh, uh, from 11th November, the S&P 500 is going negative. And if you see the return in 6 months, the return is given 10.83 and in a YTD is 23.78. And if you see the return in a year, it's 30.22. But why is it happening and what is the reason behind it? After the election, from fifth like 571 to it has rose here, like given a 5% around return in within a week. So why this is happening? Let's go through that, and I'm going to share with you the details of that and about the technical analysis. If you do Dow Jones, like it is again is negative and S&P is 1.32% negative, where VIX is positive. Like if you see the VIX, like VIX is like 16.14. Dollar index is also positive, but the gold and silver is negative. So if you see here, these are the most attractive stocks, active stocks, okay, and even very attractive stocks because these are one of the very best companies out there in S&P 500. Like, but due to the technology index is not performing, so that is a main area where it is driving down all the technology companies like Nvidia, Amazon, then Apple, and this 2.5% all are negative. Where the gainer is like Walt Disney and Boeing and P&G, and where all the losers are like all the majority of the technology companies. If you see the summary of all the or which other sector have performed, and so where you see the finance has really performed so well, where healthcare not able to perform, and even the oil and gas the company has not been, even technology has been negative, and only I think it is the one part is that only finance is positive. So let's see the technical area where why is happening and all. If you see the one year chart of S&P 500, so from the all-time high, the S&P 500 from all-time making or high, it has been negative around like 1.9% around. And what is going to look like? If you see the support and the resistance here, so I feel like from here there is a more chances that S&P going to cross 5838, and if it cross this line 5855, if you see here 5836 around, if it intersect this line, we go down. Definitely, there's a more chances that you're going to cross here 5798. So next week, coming week, there are two things. Like I think the S&P there is 1.5% more chances the S&P going to fall, because the reason behind is that if you see the VIX here, VIX have already crossed the average of VIX RSI. If you see, it's already crossed the average of RSI from here and is going down. If you see here also MACD, it is intersecting the red line, the blue line going down. So it indicates that the current trend of market is negative sentiment. So market is going to be negative. The maximum I can see the downfall around to the technical chart is around 3%. So if you see the VIX of S&P 500, how it look like coming week, like if you see, this is I made it, okay. So it's not currently. If you see, it is going to intersect. The VIX is going to intersect. So if the VIX is going up, there's a more chances and a probability that the market is not going to perform. So from here, if the VIX is going to cross, the VIX is about to cross is RSI, the average RSI, the line if you see the green line, and currently VIX is 16. So suppose if the VIX is going to cross 19, the more majority of the chances that if VIX is going to cross 19, around 20% up, there's a more chances market is going to fall around 3% from the current level. And this is a worst scenario. I've just made it here. If you just for the information, like the trend line is showing, like suppose the VIX is like from here, it can first need to intersect the line of 19, then it's going to intersect 24, and then it's going to make all-time high of 38. So that is one area where you need to be knowing that what is going to happen in the market. But if you see here this chart, the majority of the concern is that currently there is around a market is in a negative sentiment, and more is like the market is not going to perform, and there will be 3 to 4% corrections coming up in the market. Well, thank you so much. I hope I made things clear. Next week, like next week, the market is going to be as per understanding, see whatever you want to buy, it's your own judgment and your own research. It's just a learning that I'm sharing in next coming weeks. Like this S&P 500, there will be a negative trend in the S&P, and around 3 to 4% there can be uh, a fall in the market. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it will help you in your investment journey. Thank you so much.